you had a good weekend. I know that I did. Look, I rode a high all weekend. That come yesterday afternoon, I finally had to come down and I was like, why am I feeling like I'm just coming off of something? Let's recap. Friday, I taped the episode. Yes, yay, this episode, well, Friday's episode. And then I recorded 3 Duchess videos because, again, Grace has a surprise for you. Taped an audition, edited Friday's episode and my audition, and submitted that audition just in time to meet with Clorinda for our rehearsal, and then mass. Oh my god, y'all. Thank you, Diane. Thank you so much for coming on, for bringing your presence and essence and joining us in our Mutual Admiration Society social. I only admire you more for number one, just for being you. And then also for coming onto our show. And then just giving the wisdom that you gave. I really only admire you more. And I admire everyone who participated because I feel like we all had a very engaging conversation. And thank you to my co-host, Clorinda. I love you, and I keep banging this desk. Absolutely love you, girl. Then, Saturday, Ed and I grabbed brunch at Carroll Street Cafe. Now, amidst all of my anxiety, because I'm trying to do a bit of exposure therapy all quarantine, so it's not a complete shock to my system and readjusting. In the past 5 months, it was the 3rd time I've sat down at a restaurant. Now, we sat outside and wore masks the entire time while eating our fried chicken and grits and drinking our Bloody Marys, but it was good to be back. 2nd time eating there since in the past 5 months. 1st time, ate once at Mescalitos. 3 places I've been. Look, we used to be such regulars there. Our waiter came up and said, 2 Bloody Marys, 1 of tequila. And I said, girl, I love you so much. So, yeah. And then I turned my dining room into a studio because we still don't have AC hooked up out here. But this is exciting. Eddie just told me that Dexter is coming today, this afternoon. So I need to go run some errands and then get back so I can meet with Dexter. But anyways, I take my first interview with a guest. I cannot wait to share it with you all, and I have clips for days because we talked for 2+ hours, covering a range of topics. And Ghazi, I love you so much. Thank you again for coming up, and look, I know that you're a bit scared and trepidatious about what came out of your mouth, but I'm always scared what's going to come out of my mouth too, and I put it out there. But again, we're going to go through it, and you're going to be amazing. And yeah, so we all woke up on Sunday, and Ghazi, Eddie, and myself, and had a 2-hour conversation about religion, spirituality, politics, and everything else. And then, while they were doing all that, I was checking and finally uploading the footage and thought that my B-cam that I had aimed squarely on Ngazi did not record a thing. And it was a long story, but I posted on Facebook that I'm selling this camera because the ergonomics of it are all wrong, and I don't like that camera. I just don't. But I'm going to have to stick with it for a minute until I can afford to get the B-cam that I want and then the full-frame DSLR that I want. That I could short-circuit it all and get it all in one, but my tools need to be separated. So, yeah, that's the weekend. I am excited to bring the conversations I had with Ngazi to you. I also spoke to Eddie, and I'm going to be interviewing him later this week on his book that he wrote, My Life and Stories, The Cappytown Years and the Dark Secrets of Abuse. I am incredibly proud of him for releasing this book because it is... I'll let him tell you more in his own words, but yeah, I helped him edit this for the past 10 years, and the first time I read it, I was like, you need to do something with this. But I'm excited to bring my interviews with him, and depending on how long it goes, I may have to stretch these stories out for a little bit. But I've decided that if you all want full access, then I'll figure out a way to make that happen if you will support me. I always feel gross and dirty doing that, but I guess those things need to happen. So really, that's all I have for y'all today. And yeah, stay tuned for the rest of this week. I hope you have a wonderful day. I got to get out of here so I can run some errands, so I'm so sorry this episode is short, but I love you all. Keep bringing the lightness of being, and until next time.